morning everyone, my name's Jack, farm manager here at Farmer Copleys. You join us here on this lovely cold morning, planting as strawberries. This is our second, well these are our first year Muranos, so we've got second years there, and then these are his first years, so we buy them as a bare root plant. They come just like that, just like a bare root. And then we just simply go along, just like Matt's doing it so brilliantly again, placing them into these holes. These are an everbearer variety called Murano. Lovely, nice big berries. There's six plants in each bag, so there's 3,000 plants in this tunnel. There'll be 3,000 plants in the next tunnel. So our 4 tunnels of Murano this year. We've then got a next variety coming, which is Sweet Eve, which we've had before. The variety after that is Eve Delights. That's a new variety for this year. They'll be planted next week. And then the other new variety we've got is as main crops, which will be Parlando. That's another new variety for us. And then Marlin Centenary, which will be on the second year. So, yeah, we'll carry on planting and hopefully get done today or tomorrow. We're planting into these bags. It's very much like what you saw in the raspberry video. This is a coir, coconut husk. So there, again, no nutritional value. These drippers feed us strawberries. It's just simply a base for the roots. There's 6 holes in these bags because they're everbearers, so they're further spaced apart than our main crop strawberries.
Why are they spaced further apart?
Good tell what you can ask me. The space of the part, they grow bigger and need bigger space to grow them.
So basically you have to anchor the roots, and they are, as Jack was saying, water fed, so that the nutrients are in the water that comes into the bags.
So this is how our bags come, this is how our grow bags come. Very much like cardboard there, you see. They're all right. There's 500 per tunnel, and then we put them onto our crops. Drippers in, and we swell them with water, and you can see that they swell up to nearly 4 times the size. Ready for planting, so that's the first job we've got to do. And then we do that 2 or 3 days before we put plants in, so they're ready to go. These are our second year Muranos, so all our strawberries here only do 2 years on farm, and then we replace them. So in the second year, they'll do this season, and then at the end of the season we'll rip them all out. We've still got to go through them. We'll defoliage and take all this the old leaf off, so nice and ready for the season. And then they will do, like I said, the end of this year they will do another 2 year, and then they'll be done.
Which are your favourite ones?
These Muranos, they are very nice big berry. So hopefully we have some nice weather and we'll get some. As you can see, we've got 12 tunnels of strawberries. So first 4 will be Murano, then another 2 will be everbearers, and then the rest are main crop strawberries. And then there's then 2 striped tunnels, there's 2 of them. As you can see, we're all on tabletops here at Farmer Copleys. Better picking for you, you know, the berries stay off the ground. Also helps us control disease, pests. You know, management becomes a lot easier when they're not in the floor, so that's why we have them on tabletops. Our 6 everbearer tunnels are still to be sheeted, so next week I'm hoping, weather dependent, it's got to be no wind, we will throw these big plastic sheets over, make it like a greenhouse. They really do encourage us everbearers to grow, you know, quicker, bigger, better. So yeah, we get them sheeted, and also gives you the option when you come to pick to be undercover if the weather's not as nice. So we have 6 outside, under 6 outside, and then 6 undercovers. So you've got a wide variety of what you want to. We've also got gooseberry bushes. These are Invictus, and we've got some captivated the other side of the tunnels. So these are available for picking. We used to have these in buckets in the tunnels, if you remember, if you've been before. However, last winter we decided to plant them into the hedge back. One reason we've still got the fruit, but management in the pots was very hard. 2, we've increased biodiversity of the farm. We're going to try and make a hedge line out of these gooseberry plants. But 3, obviously, we've still got the variety of fruit, they're available to pick. So yeah, we've to do a bit of pruning on them, and then round up the bases, stop any weeds growing, any tall grasses that might grow up, and just to tidy them up a bit. And then, other than that, they'll be left. They won't be touched with anything, and they'll be left for picking.
And then there's apples this year as well, isn't there? So there's actually
There's
4
apples.
fruits.
There's apples as well. So yeah, plenty to be on with.
Whole experience.
Hello everybody, it's Jacob here from Copleys. Just a bit of an update on the farm side of things. So Jack's been busy, strawberry planting, sorry, wrong time of year for pumpkins. Yeah, so we've been flat out doing that. And then we've taken it upon ourselves to start doing the apples as well, if we didn't have enough work as it was. So here we can see we've got some compost mix, so it's compost mixed with wood chip. We're just laying this down underneath the centre of the trees, and this will then build an ecosystem for worms and stuff to help the soil and benefit the trees, making them into beautiful apple trees, which will be hopefully the end of this year. I've then got Matt down the back here, he's pruning the trees, and I think you're going to go have a word with him now and he's going to tell you what he's on with.
Yeah, so I'm pruning apple trees. This is to stimulate growth and to keep the tree nice and compact. So the idea is to keep it nice and airy to make sure that diseases don't come onto the tree, but also it's to stimulate growth where the apples will form, because you don't want them getting too long and flexible, because obviously you're wanting apples to sit on the stems, the branches. So this type of pruning is espalier. So basically we're going to have posts with wires running along, and these will be attached to the wire which supports them, and therefore we then have a nice compact neat tree to pick apples from.